Political analyst Brian Sobel is here now to discuss more of this. And Brian, on the campaign trail, then candidate Trump really laid into the Iran nuclear deal. The tone that he set today, what he said today, what does that say about the U.S. involvement in that agreement moving forward?
Well, we don't know where the president is going to take it, whether he would take the decision to step back from the agreement. The paperwork that was submitted today said that Iran is in compliance, but then later the president said they are not following the spirit of the agreement.
That was a carefully chosen word.
Absolutely. And I think it has to do with generally their work in the region, dealing with Hamas still, going back, taking some of our Navy people temporarily prisoner, all sorts of things that say they don't want to be a player on the world stage. They want to keep doing what they're doing. I think President Trump would like to see major changes in their attitude.
While at the same news conference today with the Italian premier, he talked about the role of the U.S. in Libya. And he said, I don't see any military role there to try to stabilize that region. He says, we have too many roles. We're involved in too many things. What do you make of those remarks?
I think he's accurate. I think the United States has to pick its priorities. Sadly, I mean, we cannot be in Yemen and Somalia and Libya and Iran and Iraq and China and North Korea. I mean, you got to pick your priorities. And right now, I think the administration is very clear that the #1 priority in the world is North Korea. And by the way, President Obama said the same thing.
Yeah, and this is also sort of staying true to the candidate Trump, right, who also said those sort of things, that the U.S. has too many sort of irons in the fire, right, in other places.
Yes.
He was asked about health care funding and also legislation to head off a government shutdown. He says that he's close to striking deals to get both of those things accomplished. Do you think that's true?
Well, he's an optimist. He's in day 91 of the mythical 100 days. Not a whole lot has happened. I mean, it's been some fits and starts, but he seems to be gaining a little bit of traction. He has to go out and be able to count votes. I think on the health care issue, there's a lot of division within Congress, so who knows there. Money to continue running the government, I think he'll find.
Okay, what do you make of Governor Brown today? Boy, he really ripped into Trump and his stance on climate change. I just want to, there was one more thing that Governor Brown said today that caught my attention. He said, you know, you got a leader saying it's a hoax, talking about climate change, and that it's a Chinese hoax. And he says, that's so implausible and so stupid, Brown said, that the fact that it's being said takes my breath away. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, you know, I would say Governor Brown's heard a lot of things over a very long career. I'm not sure this rises to that standard, but if it does for him, I think it's the fact that Jerry Brown has been talking about climate change for his entire career, and so anything that would derail that would be very upsetting to him.
Yeah. All right, Brian Sobel, always appreciate your expertise.
Absolutely.
Thanks for being here.
Yep.
Ken.
All right, thank you.